You already know what it is. Twitch, YouTube, Twitch. Let's get it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the darkest TikTok iceberg part 2. My most requested video ever on my channel. The last one completely blew up with 800,000 views. So thank you guys so much, because the last time I made the iceberg, we were at 85,000. Now we're closing in on 150,000 subscribers. So if you like my personality by the end of this video, make sure to subscribe, and maybe you could watch the 100,000 celebration, hopefully, because the goal for that one is 50,000 views and 10,000 likes. Anyway, I'm not going to explain how an iceberg works, because this is part 2. Also want to mention that just like last time, this list is not going to be from most known to least known. It is going to be from most tame to most gruesome. Should credit me. A lot of people have been reacting to my old video and they don't credit me in the description. Only one channel did that, so please, if you're going to react to this,
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna put him in the description, but I'm gonna put in there now. I'm gonna put him in when I upload him. I'm gonna upload it.
Credit me. Also, I want to let you guys know I'm not only an iceberg channel. I know a bunch of you found me through that part 1, but I am not an iceberg channel. I love making morbid videos.
Let's see.
So if you like that, make sure to subscribe. But you know, I make whatever I want. So if you guys like my personality, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let's get started with the iceberg part 2. The tip. Faking disabilities part 2. Last time we talked about faking disabilities, we spoke about this man that was just pretending to be disabled in general. There was no specific disorder that he was faking. It was just, you know, he didn't even explain it. That's how bad it was. But you guys were telling me in the comments that a lot of people fake Tourette syndrome and multiple personality disorder, aka DID. I always knew about these, but the reason I didn't include it in the original video is because I didn't want to call anyone out in case I called out the wrong person, and let's just say that person actually does have Tourette's. I would look like a horrible person. But luckily, someone was called out, and they were called out because they were faking Tourette's and they were caught. A user by the name of @TikTok was caught faking Tourette's. So this person would make TikTok showing their daily struggles dealing with this disorder. Though when they had a tic attack, this person was smiling throughout the experience. If you know anyone that has had a tic attack, you know that it's a painful and irritating experience, not something that you smile about and get giddy about. Anyway, this person was found out to be faking this because 1, people with real Tourette's were calling them out, and 2, they had a second account focused on crystals, energy, and astronomy, where, surprise, they had no tics at all throughout these TikToks and the live streams on that TikTok account. Eventually,
yo, question chat, like if y'all was making some content online and y'all got caught doing something, not something super crazy, but it's like something worth you have to make an apology video, are you gonna make that apology video, or are you gonna stand on business and be like, yeah, I did that, what y'all gonna do about it? Y'all still gonna watch? Y'all can't stop watching my content too fire. So what y'all gonna do is tomorrow when I upload a video or stream, y'all gonna watch anyway. Me personally, I'm standing on business. That's just me though. Some of y'all can't say the same.
their sister posted on Reddit explaining that they had never shown any signs of tics as children. She goes on to explain that they want nothing to do with the family anymore, but they are mentally ill. Now, in the case of multiple personality disorder, aka dissociative identity disorder, there are a bunch of posts on the subreddit called r/fake disorder cringe, where a bunch of users are being called out. However, I'm not going to be calling out any specific users for the multiple personality disorder because I simply don't want to. But what I will say is, if there are people faking Tourette's, I'm sure there are a bunch of other people faking all kinds of disorders on TikTok.
Yeah, nigga do anything.
Cryptic translations. In late 2020, early 2021, users found out that typing re into the comment section and then clicking translate would lead to creepy messages such as, it's crying, it's weeping. Cry, what is the meaning of the word? It cries out behind you. Suffering, it's all right. At first, I thought people were just changing the code or, you know, basically glitching out the TikTok system in order to make these comments look creepy. But no, it was a genuine glitch that anyone could do. You could type it out and it would translate to that. But trying it out now in 2021, it seems like it has been patched by TikTok. So, I mean, I got it to work on one comment, if that means anything. But the question is why? Why does re translate to these odd translations? According to Google Translate, the word re and its variations could be translated to Maori, an endangered language spoken by one of the indigenous tribes of New Zealand. According to the Maori dictionary, the word
AKA people got too much time on their hand, man. Like who thinking of putting a re just to put some weird cryptic message, man? I mean, they definitely don't got no time on their hand. They on goddamn TikTok.
Riri means to be angry, annoyed, or enraged. It does not mean Rihanna. The word ear, on the other hand, is detected as Shona, or I'm not gonna pronounce that. I'm gonna butcher that. One of the native languages of Zimbabwe and South Africa. So at the end of the day, it seems like TikTok was going off the Maori definition of Riri, but it would like glitch out because it interferes with the other languages, leading to some very messed up translations. confused_me too. Confused_me too is a TikTok
Hell no.
account that one of you guys said I should include. So while editing this video, the account actually got taken down. But I think I described it with enough details for you guys to understand what's going on. So I'm just gonna put some stock images as I talk about the account. Also, I really want this in the iceberg because I want to let you guys know to not believe everything you see on TikTok. The account only has 2 posts, and one of them shows someone squirming around in a garbage bag, and the other shows a river. The song playing in the background is I Feel Fantastic by Tara the Singing Android, a video we covered on the darkest YouTube iceberg. Anyway, the watermark says the video belongs to Devin KB816, but it seems that account has been deleted. I do think this is fake because, I mean, come on, it just looks so staged. It's like some teenagers just wanted to prank the TikTok community. And also, if you were a real murderer, first of all, you wouldn't upload this. Second, if that person in the bag shouldn't have their feet out because then you can see their skin color. Now you can tell that they're a light-skinned person. All the community in that area would have to do is see who's been missing recently that can match that skin color and, you know, probably trace it back. And that was just me thinking about that. Imagine what detectives would be able to do. So yeah, I wanted to include this on this list on the tip.
If they live in the trash bag, ain't that probably, it'd be different if they dead. They alive? Nah, they good. They just horsing around. What's the problem? What's the problem? You're just horsing
because around. Guys, don't believe everything you see on TikTok. And imagine like I mess up, this actually is like real. Suffocating flies trend. In 2020, a new trend began emerging where users would trap flies in syringes and squeeze the bottom, alluding to the idea of the fly being squished to death. Most of the times they wouldn't squish the fly, at least on video, but sometimes they would actually post it. This is a rare case where someone actually claims they made the trend. The user goes by DJSHBDBDB and his bio read, "Squishing fly at 50K. I really started a fly and syringe trend now." This user has since changed his name and gotten banned due to violating community guidelines. I saw some people arguing in the comment sections.
Don't nobody care about a fly? It's a fly. That's like torturing a roach. It's a roach. I seen the I don't know if it was a TikTok, it was a video of the roaches getting, or some type of bug getting beheaded like a cartel video. I think it was the wasp. Man, nobody give a fuck about a wasp.
Saying, wow, Gen Z is so soft. We're really protecting flies now, but like, that's not the point of the argument. No shit, we all kill flies when they're flying around in our room. But it's just really stupid when people do shit like this for clout. Like, dog, everyone kills flies, but it takes a special kind of person to trap a fly, put in a syringe, start squeezing the bottom of it, and then post it for TikTok clout and make your bio "Squishing fly at 50K. The surface. Skinwalker Dog. Before I get into this, let's go over the definition of Skinwalker. In Navajo culture, a Skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. One day, a woman posted a TikTok of her dog opening the door from inside the bathroom. She screams, "Oh my god," as the dog looks at her and closes the door again. The comments were full of people telling her that her dog was a Skinwalker. Look, if the doorknob was spherical, then yeah, I would be creeped out too. But the owners then showed that the doorknob was one of those lever type doorknobs. So, you know, that's how the dog opened the door. There is a whole community on TikTok dedicated to finding skinwalkers.
Y'all think skinwalkers are real? Low key? I'm not gonna say I gotta see it to believe it, but there might be some type of skinwalkers, bro. It might be like on some like reserved Native American land. Maybe. I don't think it's too far from reality. Type beat. Nah. Okay, y'all don't believe y'all want. Y'all gonna wake up with a motherfucking skinwalker with his jaw unhinged, popped off right on top of your chest.
But let's be honest, most of them are fake or just misunderstood. Bolivia College incident. The Bolivia College incident is another one of those situations where users would just upload these shock videos onto TikTok until they get taken down, because that's how a lot of you guys told me you guys found this video. Anyway, this clip showed a bunch of college students on the 4th floor all cluttered up together. Eventually, the railing breaks and students begin falling to their deaths. It's so scary seeing this one girl about to fall to her death, but is pulled up by a colleague. Usually I know about these shock videos that go around, but I had no idea that this even happened. So thank you guys for informing me. Also, to the people posting this to get clout or likes or just...
You see on them big students in there, bro. You should know something like that is possible to happen, bro. There's too many of y'all in one area, bro. There's a lot of those fat motherfuckers on there, man. It's a natural selection. Yeah, man, they gotta space themselves out, man. You clumping yourself like that and you pushing that joint down. Yeah, it's liable to freaking crack and doosh, fall to your death.
Shock value? You're fucking weird, bro. You're a weird piece of shit. the body.
Yo, wow.
TikTok day. April 24th, 2021 was no longer a normal day. Instead, it became TikTok's day. I'm sure you all remember this because the news seemed to have went mainstream, considering my mom was talking to me about it because it was being talked about on Univision. But yes, this was supposed to be a day where guys would go out and girls? I don't think anything happened though. I read a lot of articles about it, but no one really said anyone got hurt. At least I hope so. I hope no one got hurt on April 24th. The person who started this trend can't really be traced. It didn't seem like there was a person. It seemed like it was just a community that did it all at once. So, yeah.
Like,
update on cat killer's identity. In part 1, we talked about the lady cat killer that would go on Omegle with the tag furry from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. and would show off skinned and burned cats. She would also go on TikTok basically having fun that she wasn't caught. And in the video, I said that the authorities did get involved, but I did not mention who she was because I thought the internet never found out, which was stupid of me because this is the internet. The cat killer was found out to be Crystal Cherrick.
That's a woman? That looked like a high school boy. That's a woman? That's freaking crazy. This King type for sure. This is what King be liking.
Scott, a 19-year-old woman in Indiana who apparently sold Animal Crush videos on the internet. She would go on websites looking for families that were giving.
That's so dirty. I'm looking for the rehome this cat. She might be a year old. We rescued her last year. That's foul, man. Why would you want to even torture something that look cute like this? She need to get tortured like how she did her cat. She needed to get skinned, burned, get pressed, all that. Cause that's just like that's just twisted. Look, a transformer. Where's Simba at?
Away their pets and then proceed to kill them on video. When searching her
First
home,
time in the stream was
FBI
good, my
agents
brother.
recovered numerous animal parts and skulls that were consistent of the size of cats and dogs. Agents also discovered approximately 3 live dogs, 12 live cats, and several lizards. Scott is facing up to 7 years in prison, 3 years of supervised.
Wait. 7?
And several lizards. Scott is facing up to 7 years in prison.
And I remember that was a big thing like in 2020, bro. Gloating about wasn't gonna get caught, and I remember that. Making videos about skinning. It only got 7 years, but let me have some weed on me. I could have an ounce. I'm gonna do like 10, 20. She only do 7? This woman is torturing cats and only gets 7? That is freaking crazy.
3 years of supervised release and a maximum fine of $250,000.
Skill issue.
Foreigner challenge. So the foreigner challenge is something I witnessed people talking about, but never saw any of the videos themselves.
Yeah,
thank God,
50.
because this seems horrible.
I'm gonna blame it on you.
This was a trend that started in April of 2020, where people would post compilations, like little fan edits of themselves, basically, with Pop Smoke's song Foreigner playing in the background. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. You cannot say pop and forget the smoke. Except the people in these edits would put their into these edits, which is already weird for TikTok. I mean, that's against community guidelines. But the reason this Foreigner challenge blew up was because the main people doing this were minors.
What the
Yeah. Little girls. I don't know why. I don't know either. But basically a bunch of like bigger TikTok influencers were just like calling this out and telling like people to report these videos right when they saw them, and you know, trying to stop it basically. And I guess it worked because I've never seen one to this day. Again, thank God I haven't.
Bro, some of these girls, like, they would just be doing all type of stuff and not even realizing like the consequences of like they be posting themselves doing certain type stuff, thinking they're grown. Little did they realize they feed to the motherfucking predators, bro. And then when you try to tell them like, yo, you probably shouldn't put that on the internet, like, yo, like delete that. They get mad at you for trying to look out for them. No, for those instances, like what the fuck? What?
Suitcase Murders. In the summer of 2020, teenagers were using an app called Randonautica. This app provides you with totally random coordinates within a set radius. You can then choose if you'd like to adventure to that point. Honestly, it seems like a fun app. I might even download it after this video. No, this is not a sponsor. But in this case, these teens were led to some rocks on the beach. While there, they discovered a suitcase that they said smelled horrible. After recording some of it, they called the police, and authorities later discovered that there were human remains inside of that suitcase. The man was 27-year-old Austin Wenner, who was killed by a gunshot wound. Police Police also connected this to another body they had found a month before near the same location. And that body belonged to 35-year-old Jessica Lewis, who was his girlfriend and died from multiple gunshot wounds. The killer hasn't been found to this day. Also, the family's GoFundMe is linked down in the description in case anyone wants to visit it and donate.
Yeah, go ahead, send that money, man. Hold on, let me see. How much? Hold on. Do they got to go for me? Is it still up? God dang! Yeah, man. If y'all wanna donate to the cause, definitely, man. Go ahead, click that. I'm not sending them. That's crazy. 189,000. Holy. I mean, it has been like 2 years, but still, goddamn. Man, they got enough.
TikTok Bangladesh human trafficking. In June of this year, Bangladeshis were shocked when they saw a video circulating on WhatsApp. The video showed an almost 4-minute clip of a woman being gang and tortured by 4 men and 1 woman. Authorities got involved and were able to save this woman, which was a victim of human trafficking. The reason this is on the iceberg is because a popular TikTok influencer who went by the name of Babo not only trafficked the women in the video, but also would use his social media clout to lure 50 other women into a cross-border human trafficking ring between Bangladesh and India. Traffickers use TikTok.
We have to blow up India, man. We have to blow up them tech support scammers, bro. We got to. Them street shitters. We gotta boom the whole country. That's sick, man. And it's, you know, it's crazy. Like when you be looking online, when girls be posting like thirst traps and stuff, a lot of the times, like the horny comments, you click on the link, it's an Indian guy. Most of them be Indian guys. Freaking crazy. Just mad, dumb, horny. Like, bruh, it be old Indian people, bro. It's weird. It's weird.
TikTok and Facebook groups to find women in Bangladesh. They were lured to India under the false premise of either shooting videos or finding employment.
We can do that next
sick. Imagine like a struggling woman in Bangladesh.
Appreciate that.
Looking for a job, looking for employment, just to be lured into one of these
just because it's a long
puberty
game.
Advice pages. In May of this year, an account on TikTok began gaining traction called Puberty Helper 101. The goal of this page was to help little girls go through puberty and deal with the changes their bodies were going through. But eventually, people found out that the owner behind the account was a grown man. It was even more disturbing when the account posted this: "Hey guys, I'm going to pick 3 of you randomly and DM you and give you my phone number to help you and talk you through anything you need. If any of you would find this helpful, write in the comments and maybe I'll pick you up." What the fuck? This TikTok account was banned shortly after the whole TikTok community found out it existed. Blackout challenge. In April of this year, a 12-year-old boy by the name of Joshua passed away due to attempting the quote-unquote blackout challenge. This challenge consisted of choking yourself until you passed out. Joshua's twin brother ended up finding him unconscious on the bathroom floor. This resulted in Joshua being brain dead and being on life support for 19 days until eventually passing away. Their GoFundMe is also linked down in the description. They're almost near their goal. Their goal is $200,000. Yeah.
But like, I don't understand why would you want to do a challenge where you hurting yourself to the point where you blacking out? Like that don't even make sense. That don't even sound fun. That don't even sound enjoyable at all to do. Choking yourself out, cutting off the circulation until you pass out. Well, if you don't wake back up, you're dead. Not his fault. Womp womp.
Donate, then donate, but rest in peace to Joshua. Rest in peace. 1444 video. The 1444 video is another video that would circulate around TikTok, just like the Ronnie McNutt video and the Bolivia College incident. This 2019 video showed a teenage Russian boy sitting on his couch saying a quote and then shooting himself in the head with a semi-automatic rifle. The way this video got its name is unknown, but I'm sure someone just button mashed, you know, just 1444. But it was actually uploaded to YouTube with the name 1444 and was left up for 3 days. So YouTube just didn't take it down for 3 days straight. Anyway, the young man in the video went by Gleb, and I'm not gonna pronounce his last name. I'm gonna butcher that. And the story goes, and I quote:
I thought like with stuff like with porn and like murder, I thought that's automatic takedown. Like you like say I uploaded some porn, I thought that joint get takedown like immediately type beat. Like they actually got it. That's crazy. That something extreme like that should be like an immediate. That actually you shouldn't even be able to upload something like that. It should be some type of a super filter that YouTube got where they don't even allow that. That's
according
wild.
to friends, the young man decided to commit after a quarrel with his girlfriend on the basis of jealousy. Against the backdrop of personal problems, this event became a fatal, irrevocable moment, after which the young man decided on a desperate step. Beloved Gleb was a 17-year-old Muscovite Elsa Gumirova. Girl showed no interest in the last hours of the young man's life and didn't even go to the broadcast. She refuses to comment on what happened. Yeah, I think that's probably a translated paragraph because the English wasn't that good on that. Please take this as a grain of salt because that was submitted by an anonymous user. He was live streaming this on VK, which is a social media in Russia. Before he commits, he says a quote, and that quote translates to, "Nikita, if you tell my parents about this too quickly, I'll get you from beyond the grave. I know that you have their phone numbers." Anyway, how does the saying go? Neon Polka. Neon Polka is a reference to another Russian person that also committed. And that person actually laid on train tracks and was, I don't even know how I could say that, but her head came off on the train tracks, and her last post on social media said Neon Polka, and it became like a meme in Russia, I guess. So you say that before you commit. Yeah. To make matters even worse, Gleb's mother had to manually remove the video from his account. So she had to sign in and delete it because I guess VK just wasn't taking it down.
Why wouldn't they take it down? If there's some gore or like somebody getting killed, one, it should already be automatically taken out. But why they dragging their feet about taking it down? And I ain't gonna lie. For my folks that actually look up gore, I don't know how y'all do it, bro. That joint, I don't know. It's just weird looking. I don't like with gore. I can't. There's a lot of things I could watch. One thing I can't look at is some freaking gore, bro. That joint is just disturbing. Like I'd rather see a man get hit from the back by another man than look at some gore. For real.
Yeah.
That might be crazy.
Chow Kiyome was an Asian TikTok influencer with over 100,000 followers who was also a crane operator. She would make videos showing her daily life and made innocent videos. One day, while live streaming, she accidentally misstepped on the crane and fell 160 feet to her death. There is a video of this, but it doesn't show anything because the phone's just like rapidly spinning in the air. Yeah, I mean, rest in peace to her. I don't know if this was one of those like shock videos where people would just post it on TikTok. I'm sure it was. If you guys are telling me in the comments, I mean, I'm sure people would post this too, which is so fucked up. Stillborn TikTok. Mothers coping with the loss of their unborn children isn't anything new. I guess it just comes to a shock to people when they see it on TikTok or any other form of social media. The loss of a child is a pain I never want to feel, let alone a child that you never got to meet. Most women cope with this loss by holding the child in their arms and pretending that they're alive, even if it's just for a few hours. Usually it's done right after the delivery, I guess. A lot of you guys were telling me about these mothers that go through these traumatic experiences, and I feel like you guys wanted me to really go in on it, but I'm not. It's just these women coping with a horrible scenario. If it's how they cope, then let them. And if you don't like it, then keep scrolling. Even in the case of this one woman everyone was attacking because she seemed quote unquote happy in her videos. Now, I understand everyone on the internet is gonna have an opinion on a woman holding a dead child. And yeah, smiling while holding a dead body is something I'm sure none of us would expect to see. But I hope none of us have to go through what this woman had gone through. And not only her, but the millions of other women that deal with this that just don't post about it.
Like I could understand your baby, the baby dying, you sitting there holding it and like in shock and stuff like that. I don't think it's a good idea to post it. I ain't gonna lie. Like the actual like body of the dead child, talking about how you lost your baby, whatever recipe, stuff like that, that's fine. But if you like posting it online, if you holding the dead baby, that's a little weird. Cause one, there's already weirdos, they're gonna comment all type of crazy stuff about the baby. And then two, I just don't think that's really a good look to put online. Keep it yourself. Facts. Not saying they can't grieve, of course, but like, definitely don't post it. Respectfully.
If you see any of these videos on your For You page, don't be rude. Just keep scrolling.
TikTok Iceberg type 2.
Sierra Halseth and Aaron Guerrero. 16-year-old Sierra Halseth and 18-year-old Aaron Guerrero were dating for some time, but Sierra's father did not approve of their relationship. The reason for the unapproval is unknown. Perhaps it was the fact that he was 18 and she was 16. Anyway, these two teenagers ended up murdering Sierra's father due to him not approving of them being together. The creepy part is that they posted this TikTok acting like it was a normal thing to do.
I don't know what to say.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. After Day 3 after murdering somebody.
Wow! Don't Put that on camera.
The father had been stabbed to death and his body was set on fire. His body was found in his own garage. Cops say Sierra and Aaron then took off in her dad's car right after the event. They were arrested days later 400 miles away in Salt Lake City after apparently trying to dodge a train fare. The teens were also caught on camera buying these tools such as like bleach and other cleaning products, like if they were...
Man, that's 4K. Laughing about killing dad, and y'all on cam trying to get some equipment to clean it. Yeah, go ahead, give him life. Yep. Not even the death penalty, because that's gonna be too quick. Give him life.
We're gonna clean up the murder scene. The teens have been charged with murder, but haven't entered a plea. If convicted, Guerrero could face the death penalty. Because she is a minor, Sierra faces life in prison. CP
what was the verdict? I know this video old. I don't remember the verdict, man. What how long they got?
Gore profile pictures. Again, you guys requested this, but this one's pretty self-explanatory. I'm happy I haven't seen any of these, but you know how on TikTok there was like an update a couple updates ago where you can now set your profile picture, and you can also set like a video profile picture. So I think people were abusing the video profile picture thing, and whenever you would click on their account, it would play a clip of CP or Gore, which is so like, bro, why? You're weird. Yeah, I'm assuming there was I don't even that's gross. I don't even want to talk about that anymore. So yeah, that's it for part 2 of the darkest TikTok iceberg. I think we're done.
That's
because
it?
It was even hard to come up with this list. If I earned your like and if I earned your subscription,
That joint felt mad fast. Pause. God, hey. Darkest TikTok iceberg part 2. I think the part 1 was definitely more gruesome than the part 2 was rough. But I think part 1 was definitely had some more devious stuff on it, man. It's a W though. It's a W. It's a W. It's a W. Man, shout out to Tuff. He already done called me out. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Yeah, I'm out.